What's good, you freaks and geeks? It's your boy Casey, and I'm back with another track. Now this one, we have a legendary rapper, First Nation rapper, stepping into this. We have Brooklyn. We have Iliano. This is called Poor Life. If you haven't heard it, I'll post it in the description down below. Hit it, go support the artists. R.P. Brooke. You sure missed. This guy spat fire. So I'm excited to be here with you guys for the bars. So no further ado, let's get into it.
My fans said that I changed when I came home from that range. I done put up with a lot, I ain't never gonna stop, but I'm still walking through my dark days. Been down and out, through a rock in a hard place. Now they say I changed though. Gotta put up with the rain if I want that rainbow. I'll roll the dice, hit a 7.
Every time my boy gets up on that mic, it's crazy. That was just the start. And he's already throwing those bars out. The way that he could hit pitches, it's crazy. Much respect to the guy. Let's get back into this.
11 up, hitting hard, it's like hotel. Some boardwalk in that park place, and I don't care.
Hold that. Let's go back. Let's hear those bars again. Then we'll talk.
Now they say I changed though. Gotta put up with the rain if I want that rainbow. I'll roll the dice, hit a 7 or 11 up, hitting hard, it's like
Rolling the dice at 7-Eleven, hit hard aches, 7-Eleven. It's not only the lucky numbers in the dice game, but it is also a convenience store. So he doubled that as he was rolling the 7-Eleven, like the lucky numbers and the convenience store. Damn. I told you, my boy has bars. Let's get back into this.
Some boardwalk in that park place, and I don't care cause my life's gonna change. I'm about to leave that shit behind. No more throwing gang signs, I'm trying to live my life and now I'm going along.
There's not a lot that could say they've lived that lifestyle. Throwing up the gang signs, repping a certain color. You know, as a phase that some of us go through. Me and myself, been there, done that. Now I'm doing the same thing, trying to live my life, go on, do these other things. And if it wasn't for my boy giving me the chance to react to his songs, I would still be trying to just make my music. But now I'm here doing these reactions. I've done a handful of them already. If you haven't heard or seen them, y'all go over, check it out also. Let's get back into it.
For the ride, just staying out of my mind. I'm about to roll through with them hooligans, roll through so foolish. Them black boys with them toolies. My mama told me, my daddy told me, that I'd never be nothing but a motherfucking thug. I was up to no good.
Damn, I love that switch up. The way that he switched his melodies and a different type like verse. Made it sound like there was a whole different verse the way that he switched his melodies. Gotta love that with my guy. The way that it was presented, fire. Let's get back into it.
Them black boys with them toolies. My mama told me, my daddy told me, that I'd never be nothing but a motherfucking thug. I was up to no good, ain't nobody told lies, but I pull it from the book. Everybody wanna get at me and hate, but I'm really all good. Still in my game, still feel pain, still do my thing any way I can. Still take chances to be the man. I'm hit it real hard, grand slam, cause there ain't no life in the pro life. falling apart.
Now we all know Grand Slam and a baseball game is hitting it all the way up, getting everybody home. Bases are loaded, batters up. All he wants to do is get back home. That's life. That's the way I see it, that he's trying to describe life. Every time he leaves, all he's doing is trying to get a grand slam. Trying to go out, get everything done, get back home. He ain't trying to stay in certain spots for a short period of time. All he wants to do is get all the way home. Damn, let's get back into this.
I don't really know. Ain't no life, yeah, in the moonlight. That's why I take chances like I roll dice. And even though I read my Bible, keep my eyes on the prize like it's your Wi-Fi. Still
There you have Brooke with his Winnipeg's Most album. That was the days, you know, when he was putting out club bangers, you know, like Bang Bang. You know, it was the style at that time. When he took these steps into working with Iliano, it became more realistic. I could feel these stuff, the way that he presents his music. Like I said, gone but not forgotten.
money, women, and more. It's life, yeah, in the moonlight. That's why I take chances like I roll dice. And even though I read my Bible, keep my eyes on the prize like it's your Wi-Fi. Still want money, women, and more. My fam said that I've changed. Guess I was tired of living poor. Took a trip around the world.
That happens a lot. You see somebody gaining success, so through your eyes you think that they don't know who you are anymore. It's not that they don't know who you are anymore. It's just their schedule's so busy that they wish they could make the time. Especially when you're doing things like this. There are so little bit of time that you have. I think that's where my boy's getting with this. But let's get back into it.
Girl in Brooklyn knew he wanted more. I had these hunger pains, so I rearranged like Van Damme in Bloodsport. It was me or them, and I choose me.
God dang. Another reference that is insane and old school. Van Damme and Bloodsport. In the movie, Van Damme was the one being picked on all the time. And then he gained this chance to be in a fight competition. Not only that he went in not knowing what was going to happen, but he went in knowing that he was going to win it. And he did. And my boy Brooke, same thing.
I was tired of living poor. Took a trip around the world. In Brooklyn knew he wanted more. I had these hunger pains, so I rearranged like Van Damme in Bloodsport. It was me or them, and I choose me, and they never held that torch. Can't help that most of us dangerous. Normal society can't phase us. Can't have a conversation with these white people, they racist. Try to judge us all, and they hope we fall, and I smile right in your faces. They think jail time will erase the mind and a body full of hatred. Tired of pushing packs and those kilos, but I miss making those C notes. Wasn't always like this on the block, but I got whatever you need though. When that beat fly off, I'm the first one popping off on torpedoes. Shouldn't gamble with my life. What happened to Pesci off a casino? Sent me to the hospital, cause Brooklyn, he wanted the illest. Let that bitch sizzle in the pan. Mushroom tops up on that and split them out like villains. I don't gotta tell them I roll dice, take chances, I'm the realest. Ain't no life, yeah, in the pool life. That's why I take chances like I roll dice. And even though I read my Bible, keep my eyes on the prize like a shoe I still want money, women, and more. Ain't no life, yeah, in the pool life. That's why I take chances.
You know, that's how it is with a lot of our people. We do live that poor life. Not a lot take the chance to try and get out of the poor life. It was a big inspiration when I heard this one, because at the time I was working a minimum wage job. I was not liking the job I was going to. So I stepped it up a notch. I did something to try and better my career. I did. And then I found this. I found music. I found a passion of trying to share stories with people. And the way that Brooke did things like that was mind-blowing. Until this day, I can't imagine how big of a name he would have been. He is still living in a lot of people's hearts because of the impact he had on them with his verses. Not only that, but the way he encouraged our people. Like he said a few lines before, it's hard to have a conversation with the Caucasian people because of our skin color. And because of our skin color, they think that we don't have our knowledge. We don't have education. But most cases, we do. But there are some that don't. But either way, we are all pinpointed as we don't know what we're doing. And it was because of Brooke. That's why I had to push. And I'm still pushing. Like I said in the beginning of this video, if it wasn't for Iliano, I wouldn't be here doing these reactions. And it's a big shout out to him. So let's get back into this.
It's like I roll dice, and even though I read my Bible, keep my eyes on the prize like a shoe I still want money, women, and more. Ain't no life, yeah, in the full life. That's why I take chances like I roll dice, and even though I read my Bible, keep my eyes on the prize like a shoe I still want money, women, and more. Ain't no life, yeah, in the full life. That's why I take chances like I roll dice, and even though I read my Bible, keep my eyes on the prize like a shoe I still want money, women, and more.
God dang. Like I said, these guys are the goats of our First Nation community. There ain't nobody doing it the way that these guys are doing it. I've done Illy reactions before, but nothing like this one. Back when these two were together, there was so much impact that it would blow your mind on what they had to say. You know, my boy still spits that fire. And like I said, we're all waiting for that album, my guy. And you know who's going to be the first one all over it? Because that's what we're here for. here for the bars and here to support our First Nation community. If it wasn't for my boy, your boy Casey wouldn't be here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what you guys thought of this. Don't forget, if you want to support these guys and hear the full song, just hit the link down below in the descriptions. No further ado, till next time, your boy's out.